Hi everyone, so today we will be starting with polyculture. This is the definition of polyculture. It is a form of agriculture in which more than one species is grown at the same time and place in imitation of diversity of natural ecosystem. Polyculture is the opposite of monoculture in which only members of one plant or animal species are cultivated together. Now, the specific definition of fish culture is that the fish polyculture means cultivating various species of fishes together by fully using all water level food available in the pond and increasing fish production in the highest stage. The fish species which don't contest with each other for food and habitat are suitable for polyculture. This is the diagram for polyculture, and other links I will be putting in the description box below. Now let's start. Talking about polyculture, the main aim of polyculture is high rate of production per hectare. So main aim is high rate of production. So aim of polyculture is high rate of production. How we can obtain the high rate of production is by putting fast growing and compatible species of different feeding habits. So if we put or grow fast growing and compatible species of different feeding habits, then obtained by fast growing and compatible species of different feeding habits. High production can be obtained by putting fast growing and compatible species of different feeding habits or different weight classes of same species. So these are the points which we can write for obtaining high production. So polyculture is also called mixed fish farming or a composite fish farming. So in carp culture, polyculture is the most common practices in carp culture and other fishes. So species of combination and stocking rates have been developed. Whenever we are talking about carp culture and other fishes, so polyculture is the most common technique, and majority of the technique used when we are culturing carp is polyculture. When we are culturing carp and other fishes, so we can write an example that carp culture and other fishes, the technique used is polyculture. Species of combination is developed and stocking rates Stocking rates means stocking rate is the stocking ratio. So these two things are developed before putting out a polyculture. So these techniques are not always targeted to obtain maximum biomass of fish from unit area, but are often based on one or two species as the main crop. So whenever we are using polyculture, so the myth regarding polyculture is that the stock should be higher and maximum biomass should be obtained from it, but it is not. Actually, the combinations are used to obtain one or two species which are the main crops and the highest market demand. So we will write combinations in polyculture. These combinations are not always targeted to obtain maximum biomass one or two species. From all of the important carbs which we use in aquaculture, it is only the common carb that is produced in monoculture. So whereas both Chinese and Indian major carbs are always produced in polyculture. So this is another point to remember, that of all the important carbs, only common carb is produced as an whereas both Chinese carp and Indian major carp these two are always produced in polyculture. Okay, so even common carp, even in these days, common carp is now produced in polyculture. So this is also a point that of the all important carbs, only common carp is produced as in monoculture, and only Chinese carp and Indian major carbs, they are always produced in polyculture. Even common carp is nowadays produced in polyculture. With some of the species of Chinese and Indian carps, especially with glass carp and silver carp, with glass carp and silver carp. So this is the combination with glass carp, silver carp. Common carp is also nowadays produced. About polyculture, we can write glass carp, silver carp, common carp. This is an easy example to learn. Another combination is tilapia, the grey mullet, and silver carp. So in short answers, if we have to write, we can write these examples: glass carp, silver carp, and common carp. This we can write in short answer. If we have a long answer, we can write another. Indian major carp culture in India is an extensive production system. So we can explain polyculture situation in India. First we will write a definition about polyculture. What is polyculture? Culture in India, if we have to extend our answer. So when different species are stocked in varying ratio, most common is katla which is 30% and rohu 60%, mrigal which is 10%. So these are in ratio to each other. Katla is 30%, rohu is 60%, and mrigal is 10%. When calabasso is included in the percentage of rohu, the percentage of rohu is reduced. It is reduced to 50% to provide for 10% calabasso. So by altering these ratios according to primary production in the ponds and more intensive stocking and supplemental feeding with locally available feed stuff like oil cake and rice bran, higher rate of production have been obtained. So again I will repeat it, that by altering these ratios according to primary production in the ponds and more intensive stocking and supplemental feeding with locally available feedstuffs like oil cakes and rice bran, high rate of production have been obtained. So in recent studies in polyculture, common carp and Chinese carp, which is silver and glass carp, have been added. So it is on the ratio of katla, ratio rohu with ratio mrigal, in the ratio 3:3:4. So they have been added. If calabasso is added, then the ratio becomes 3:3:1. When calabasso is added, the ratio was 3:3:1. So combination of Indian major and exotic carp is katla, Labiorohita, Sirhinus mrigala, Cyprinus carpio, Snitopharyngodon idella, and Hypophthalmictis matrix. Katla is a surface feeder, Labiorohita is a column feeder, Sirhinus mrigala is a bottom feeder, Cyprinus carpio is a omnivorous and scavenger, and Snitopharyngodon idella is a herbivore, and Hypophthalmictis matrix, and it is a surface feeder.